So Leo, until I'm able to see your screen, there is two ways to do the spacing between characters. So you can put slash t. When you put slash t after each word, it will put a tab between it and the next word, or you can fix the spaces using by pressing space in between the double quotation. So that is one way. Yes, like what you have done. Or you can put slash t.
Okay.
Yes, like this. So you come here, you put t, and then after this you also can put uh, slash t, and so on. And you can just use.
I see. Yep.
Okay, and I mean, at the end of the day, that is not the big trick here. The most important trick you is that you really achieve the printing by looping through the Okay, perfect, good. Continue like that is enough. I mean, enough what you have done here. This can be even tuned in a later manner, but it's not so important. We would like to focus on how to print.
We have to make gutters for each of the variables.
Yes, you have to use getters, but at the moment there is uh, one method that you can use. It's called toString.
Oh yeah, this string. Yeah.
So you use toString at the moment, and later we can talk about getters. But please, no, I just want to like to highlight with you that inside the contact class, you're never mind. You just continue first. I sent you how you can actually implement that toString inside your class. So you have to create a method. I send you and how it looks like in the WhatsApp. So what is printed now is actually the address of the object inside the memory, and this is not so much benefit to us. So do you know what to write here?
Wait, I have to. I remember trying it before, but I don't exactly remember how to do it.
So you have to return a string that have all the variables, the private variables that you have here concatenated together. So it just return one whole string with all the information that is stored here. You know what's the meaning concatenation, right? So you will say name, for example, equal, and then you put the variable name plus relation, and you put the variable name. Or easier, just put name, the variable name itself, the content of the variable name, and you need to put names. So we can print identical thing from the list that I already sent to you. So you just, so if the name is John, so you just write John, and then here friend, and then so you do this by concatenation. So you get the name, and then you add some space, or you even add /t in between the different variables. You are confused?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so forget about those. I gave you two options, but since you are confused, let me just put for you straightforward. So you have here name and relation, right? And you have
Yes.
another three. I will give you example of two, and then you can do the same. So you put return without any double quotation, name plus /t plus relation plus, and then you continue. Excellent. So you managed to print all of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the next important thing that will actually make us see if we are able to really put the concept into a real exercise. So here you notice that this list is not organized at all. So we would like to use two things. We would like to make a function that takes that is called find by name. I will send you the slide of that. This find by name, it will take the contact array or list and then a name. So we would like to first, you know very well that if we want to make a binary search, we would like to get the list organized first, right? So it need to be sorted first. So this find by name will have two things inside. We will sort the list by strings, which is the name, and then we will do the search using a binary search. Would you like a reminder before you continue? You want me to remind you of this selection sort or insertion sort that you have, and then how the binary search works, or what do you think?
No, that part's fine, I think.
You still can remember them?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You want me to send you the slides how the signature of the find by name should look like? Or
yes, please.
okay. So I already sent you the selection sort algorithm itself. So this is a fixed algorithm that you just only need to modify a little bit. Or you remember it by heart?
I know this helps, yeah.
Okay. But of course, this is for an integer array. You have to modify it to work for your contact array.
So would it be by alphabetical order or by?
Yes, yes. Did you use before the compare to function?
Compare to, I've seen it, but I haven't like used it much.
Okay, so okay, let me see. Just write down the write down first how the selection sort I already gave to you, and start to modify it. And when you come to the part where you need to write compare to, I will actually send it to you now, even on the how it looks like. Let me see. Or even, can you please stop sharing? Let me just try to explain that to you. It's better than. So can you see here? This is how we use the compare to. So this is a string. This is string 1, string 2. Both of them have apple. And we use string 1 dot compare to, and then we put the second string. So the result will be 0 because they are both exactly the same. So, and then what is the other possible result that we might actually see? So here, so you can get 0 if the two strings are identical. Positive if the strings is somehow the first string is actually greater than the second one on the alphabetical order. Do you know the ASCII table? So do you know that have you seen the ASCII table before?
Oh yeah, yes, I have.
So you know that every character is actually represented by a decimal number, right?
Yes.
And for small numbers, there is a representation for capital numbers. Actually, suppose this is look to Z and this is Z. So capitals is actually more higher, have a higher order than these small numbers. So what I want to say is that if we are comparing A to A here, so he will do this comparison, and the one who have a greater value on the ASCII table will actually give if it is bigger, if we're comparing, let me give an example. If we are saying A dot like that, compare to, and we put A like that. So do you think this will give a bigger value or not? Can you test that? If this will give a positive number or not? And you tell me. I know you need to share your screen. Just try this. If you try to print that in an integer R, try to print R and tell me what could be the result. Bigger is a positive number or a small number or a negative number? I didn't get you. You tell me something.
Oh yeah, it was a negative number.
It gives you a negative number?
Oh yes.
Okay, so can you do the opposite? Can you put here small a and here bigger
Yes.
A?
Positive.
Oh, so fast.
I mean, it's like the opposite way around, right? Because
Okay, okay. So yeah. So what I want to say that look here. Okay, so this is an example of string 1 and string 2, and then if we use compare here, even though they are how to say, have AAP, and but they will actually do the count. So they will check the count, and then if this is bigger, if string 2 is bigger, so it will give a negative. And as you see here, so that will give a positive number, like we said before, like you just even said.
yes.
Okay, so are you able to use compare to now?
Yes.
So yeah, okay, then you can continue your code. But Leo, my advice to you is just write the exact code that I passed to you first, just without any single change, and then we start to adjust later. This is the best way, in my opinion. But if you have a better way, I mean, if you are confident in what you are doing, okay, it's fine. Leo, do you mind if you if you just explain to me actually how the selection sort works?
How the selection sort works?
Yes. Do you still remember?
Yeah. So you essentially how it
So let
works
me give you
is
an example. Let me give you an example here. So this is 20. 3, 5, 10, and then here 2. Okay, so this is the first loop, right? And
Yes.
and I is 0, right? This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so I takes 0 from the first loop, right? And then what about J?
J would be at the 1 position.
Okay, so it 1 position more than the I, right? So it means that the J loop or this second for loop will start looking not from the first item, but from the second item. Because here,
Yes.
J, okay, perfect. So now explain to me, please. What is going to happen? How it works? Or what is the concept?
So if well, for this example, if the number in position J is smaller than the one at the position I, then 3 swaps with 20.
And no, no, Leo, let me clarify
Oh, wait,
that.
sorry, never mind. Never mind. It keeps, so 3 like becomes the minimum index.
Exactly,
But then
yes,
it keeps going until it finds the
the
number
lowest.
that's the lowest, and then it sends that all the way to the beginning of the array. Then
So
it keeps doing that.
and so it means that 2 here, and this is 3, 5, 10, and then sorry, we put here 10, and then we put here 20. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I think you are good to go to modify. Okay, continue. So don't touch. So if the algorithm is working in this way, and he is doing the comparison, you understand previously it's doing the comparison without compare to, right? It's comparing which one is bigger, right? And
Yes.
now we are comparing it using this. So he's comparing this number to to every one of those, right? So
Yes.
okay, so we don't need to really modify a lot there. So only we check, okay, he's doing comparison here for integers. We just need to modify to make it comparison for strings. Just only like that. Don't modify the whole algorithm. Whole algorithm is already supposed to be working and is perfect. We have to close Leo.
Oh, okay.